You asked for it, and you get it. Never let it be said that we don't give the comic fans what they want, and today, what they want is an all DC Comics episode of Comic Book Jeopardy. What's up, everyone? I'm Guy Wozniak, and you're watching episode number 13 of Comic Book Jeopardy on the Comic Book Guy YouTube channel. And yes, like I said in the introduction, this is a 100% all DC Comics categories and clues episode. And it just occurred to me that this is episode number 13, and I have a feeling that it is going to be unlucky episode number 13 for some of you guys, because if you're not DC super fans, this one is going to be tough. Now, before I go over the categories this week, I wanted to touch on some comments that we have gotten over the last few months. And that is that people have been saying, some have been complaining, that we don't do enough DC questions. And more specifically, we've had people say things like we do nothing but Marvel questions. And instinctively, I just didn't think that was true. I thought we usually had a pretty good spread of questions across both Marvel and DC, and a bunch of questions that don't relate to either, actually. But you know what? I figured, why not go back and actually look? So here's what I did. I spot checked 3 previous episodes just to see what the ratio of Marvel to DC questions was, and here's what I found, if you're curious, and I was honestly a little bit surprised. In episode number 4, I checked, and we had 17 Marvel questions to only 8 DC questions. We also had 5 questions that didn't pertain to either. So yeah, 56% Marvel on that one, but still 26% DC, so it's not like it was all Marvel. In episode number 9, I checked, and we did 12 Marvel and 12 DC, and 6 clues pertaining to other topics. So on that one, pretty much an even split, with both Marvel and DC getting 40% representation. Finally, the third episode I decided to check was episode number 12, and in that one there were 8 Marvel questions, but 12 DC questions, and then of course 10 questions pertaining to other topics and categories. So that week, the majority of the questions were DC focused, which, yeah, that was a little bit of a surprise. Now, in spite of having a pretty good spread of questions across both Marvel and DC, we are going to give the people what they want today, and what they wanted was even more DC questions. So here we are with a DC-focused episode, all categories and questions this week. Let's dive into those categories. Category number 1 this week is Wonder Woman, a series of questions and clues all about DC Comics' Amazon princess herself, Wonder Woman. Category number 2 this week will be Doom Patrol, and as the name suggests, this category is dedicated entirely to the DC super team known as the world's strangest heroes. Category number 3 today is Which Robin Was It? And hopefully you know your Robins well, because there were a lot of them over the years, and in this category we're going to ask you questions about the many different versions of Robin, and you have to tell us which one it was. Category number 4 will be The Outsiders, a DC super team that was originally known as Batman and the Outsiders, which came into existence when Batman needed help that the Justice League just couldn't provide. The 5th category today will be The Golden Age, and these questions will cover DC Comics in the Golden Age era from the 1930s, 1940s, and 1950s. And finally, category number 6 is The Legion of Doom Animated. And these questions pertain to the Legion of Doom villain group with a little bit of a twist. It's the Legion of Doom as seen across all iterations of animation. Now, with all that out of the way, let me pass control of the game board over to my good friend and co-host Matt, and he will run you guys through all of the questions and the answers this week. And I'll be back at the end to wrap the episode up.
What's up, guys? I'm Matt, and I'm here to run the game board today. So I hope you are ready for an all DC episode of Comic Book Jeopardy. Now let's jump into the questions. Wonder Woman for 200. Before becoming the superhero Wonder Woman, she was known by this name. What is Diana Prince? Doom Patrol for 200. He is the team founder and leader and goes by Chief. Who is Niles Calder? Which Robin was it? For 200. This character first appeared in Batman number 436 in 1989. Who is Tim Drake? The Legion of Doom animated for 200. This is the name of the animated series in which they first appeared. What is Challenge of the Super Friends? The Golden Age for 200. Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster in 1935, he is widely considered to be the first DC Comics recurring superhero. Who is Dr. Occult? The Outsiders for 200. They first appeared in this anniversary issue of The Brave and the Bold in 1983. What is issue number 200? Okay, that will wrap up the 200-point cupcake round, and now let's ratchet up the difficulty and move on to the 400-point round. Wonder Woman for 400. An Amazon princess. In Wonder Woman's origin story, she was sculpted from this before being brought to life by the gods. What is Clay? Doom Patrol for 400. Robot Man's name was changed from this on his third appearance. What is Automaton? And yeah, I agree, Robot Man sounds way better. Which Robin was it for 400? She was Tim Drake's girlfriend and briefly filled the role after he quit. Who is Stephanie Brown? The Legion of Doom animated for 400. The Legion of Doom headquarters was referred to as this. What is the Hall of Doom? The Golden Age for 400. Major Malcolm Wheeler Nicholson founded National Alliance Publications, which produced New Fun, The Big Comic Magazine, which was later called This. What is More Fun Comics? The Outsiders for 400. The title was changed from Batman and the Outsiders to this after Batman left the team. What is The Adventures of the Outsiders? All right, now before we jump into the 600-point questions, do me a favor, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. It's a lot of work to put these shows together, so if you're enjoying what we're doing here, do us a small favor and subscribe. Thanks, we really appreciate it. Wonder Woman for 600. In the 2008 animated film Justice League: The New Frontier, Wonder Woman was voiced by this actress, a woman familiar with playing the role of a warrior princess. Who is Lucy Lawless, Xena the warrior princess herself, and I've got to meet her a couple times and she is an absolute sweetheart. Doom Patrol for 600. The team first appeared in My Greatest Adventure in 1963 and was originally announced with this team name. What is the Legion of the Strange? Which Robin was it for 600? His second love interest was Barbara Gordon, and they shared their first kiss in Batman Family number 1. Who is Dick Grayson? The Legion of Doom animated for 600. This longtime villain formed and led the group. Who is Lex Luthor? The Golden Age for 600. First appearing in Detective Comics number 20 in 1938, he is considered DC's first masked vigilante. Who is the Crimson Avenger? The Outsiders for 600. The team first formed in this fictional country that had been taken over by Baron Bedlam. What is Markovia? Oh, I almost forgot to mention it. We are doing a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. so listen up.
One of you will win this collection of Wolverine comics when the channel hits 10,000 subscribers. This is the 1982's Wolverine miniseries, issues 1 through 4 from the legendary team of Frank Miller and Chris Claremont. So let's keep it real simple. If you want to win these books, do two things. First, be sure to subscribe to the channel because only subscribers are eligible for this giveaway. Second, when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I will post the giveaway announcement video. You have to see this video to find out who will win, so make sure that you have notifications turned on, because you don't want to miss that.
Now back to the Jeopardy! Wonder Woman for 800. In the DC Comics 2011 New 52 reboot, Wonder Woman is revealed not to be made from clay, but instead she's the daughter of this god and demigoddess. Who are Zeus and Hippolyta. Doom Patrol for 800. Sven Larsson was a former student of Niles Calder that became this villain after falling into a vat of amino acids. Who is Animal Vegetable Mineral Man, and I swear that is an actual villain in the comic. Which Robin was it for 800? This actor played Robin in the 1966 live-action Batman series. Who is Burt Ward? And again, I've got to meet him a few times, and a hell of a guy. The Legion of Doom animated for 800. The Legion of Doom headquarters was in this location outside of Gotham City. What is Slaughter Swamp? The Golden Age for 800. This villain was introduced in Action Comics number 13 in 1939 and is commonly cited as one of the earliest supervillains in comics. Who is the Ultra-Humanite? The Outsiders for 800. After reuniting with Batman to fight Eclipso, Batman grants them access to this. What is a Batcave, and specifically is Los Angeles one? And now it's time for the 1,000-point round and the toughest questions of the show. So good luck, and I hope you're ready. Wonder Woman for 1,000. In pre-Crisis continuity, Wonder Woman's invisible plane was said to be made from this alien metal recovered from a crashed spacecraft. What is Feminum? I swear that's what it is, Feminum. Doom Patrol for 1,000. In the original final issue of Doom Patrol number 121 in 1968, the team sacrificed themselves to save this small fishing village. What is Codsville, Maine? And if you don't remember the state, that's fine. Which Robin was it for 1,000? In the Kingdom Come storyline, he worked as a double agent within Lex Luthor's inner circle. Who is Damian Wayne? The Legion of Doom animated for 1,000. In its early inception, it was originally going to be called this. What is the League of Evil? The Golden Age for 1,000. The iconic Daily Planet was not named in the comic books, but rather in this form of media instead. What is a newspaper comic strip? The Outsiders for 1,000. This villain and former member of the Masters of Disaster quit the villainous team to join the Outsiders. Who is Windfall? One of my favorites. And that will wrap up the Jeopardy round and take us to Final Jeopardy, where we will test your knowledge on the topic of Supergirl. Now, if you don't remember how it works, you can wager any number of points you have earned in the previous rounds. And as always, don't bother subtracting points for wrong answers, but do post your final score in the comments below. And without any further ado, here is the clue. In the Silver Age of DC Comics, Supergirl was known to have an animal sidekick and companion, a horse named this. What is Comet?
What's up, gang? It's Guy, and I'm back to close this episode of Comic Book Jeopardy out by saying thanks for tuning in and watching. We really appreciate it, and we would also appreciate it if you would do us a little bit of a favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons for us. Here's the thing. The views on these Comic Book Jeopardy episodes have actually been going down over the last few episodes, and if you don't let YouTube know that you like the show by hitting the like and the subscribe and by leaving a comment, the show won't get shared, less people will see it, and the views will continue to go down and down and down, and then there's no point in us doing this show anymore. So yeah, hit the like and the subscribe buttons, and of course leave a comment as well. We really need the help to keep this thing going. Now, with all of that said, let me wrap this one up by saying, as always, keep collecting comics, keep watching our videos, and until the next one, bye now.